I'm Howard Phillips Lovecraft, and today's question comes to us from Mr. Ashton, who notes that I was rather publicly dismissive of some of my stories during my life, and wants to know, now with the benefit of hindsight, whether I would wish to revise any of them. And this is a temptation that all writers face. Indeed, if a writer's being honest, and few enough are, they're never truly satisfied with any of their stories. But, as the old saying goes, the perfect is the enemy of the done. Although I take it a step further and say that the perfect is the enemy of the sane. Writing is an infection, it's a madness, and we struggle with it and wrestle with it, and we try to produce a work that is pleasing not only to others but to ourselves. And though we can entertain or educate a wide audience, far too often when we look at our work it is with a great deal of difficulty. And this is something I know from my work as a revisionist. It was my job to take the poems and stories of others and polish them up and improve them, and in many ways it was far easier to do that for a stranger than for myself. And I think it comes to that sense of imagination. One knows that a piece of work could be better, but there's no magic formula. You can never finish it, truly. It's a Sisyphean task. And if I'm being honest, I'm well placed to attempt to do so now. I have decades worth of critical material. People have pored over my stories. I have yards and yards of material to draw upon, and decades to ponder how to best make the most perfect story. And in spite of all that, I have no desire to. This is something that I've touched on before, but I do feel that my writing days are done. It's your time now. It's your time to tell the stories that need telling, not for me to try to plump up my old stories or try to shoehorn them for modern audiences. I've had my time. People have enjoyed them. Hopefully people will continue to. But what's more important is that people like you find your own voice. Find your own way of wrestling with the pen and producing works of such monumental strangeness and wonder that they inspire future generations. That's what I want to see done. Besides, if I were to rewrite any of my stories, I would mostly just make sure they had more juggalos. As always, I'm Howard Phillips Lovecraft. Whoop whoop.